Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Council of Reeds here at the comic shop in Liverpool. I'm Dylan, here with Jason.
G'day.
Nin.
What's up?
Tommy.
Hey.
And Dave.
I got my yearly bought medal. Yay.
Oh, you bought it?
Participation award.
You have to pay the entry fee for the run. It's not free.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, but
you,
just
you
made it
paid
sound
to
like...
do something that I could have done for free. Yes, I realised the stupidity of it.
No, but you... Okay.
That sort of does go against your tight assness.
Yeah. And like,
Just run alongside him.
I was going to look
On
at...
footpath.
I was going... I saw homeless dude try and do it. Yeah, I at least I was faster than him.
How many times have you done this now?
Oh, 5? Maybe? Because of COVID and
Yeah.
I think the year after was.
There's easier ways to ask for help.
Did they just do a virtual run on COVID during COVID?
Yeah, but I'm not going to do that.
It's like it started Dumb and Dumber.
Do you plan to do it again next year?
Yeah.
Why?
This is the baseline. This is like me not exercising and post-COVID. And I got a very similar time to you last year. So
You're consistent.
I'm consistent. So maybe
Yeah.
I shouldn't go to the gym.
Let's stay positive and move on.
Our featured comics this week. Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Weapons of Vengeance, Alpha, issue 1.
Featuring Hawkman.
Also featuring Hawkman. And Mech Cadets, issue 1.
Did you see the cartoon on Netflix?
I have not yet.
I haven't watched it yet, but
When I was
very
reading it,
excited
I
about
thought, I should watch that, but I didn't have enough time.
it.
I blame Blake Comics.
New announcement for a new Sentry miniseries. Yeah, basically. And Dave, your film flashback for this week.
Your name.
My name?
Yeah, it's Dylan.
Okay.
And all.
What?
Exactly.
All right, let's get into the comics.
Alright. What's this one called? Ghost Rider, Wolverine, Weapon something? Vengeance? Alpha? Number 1?
Tales to
Close enough.
astonish.
Obviously, Benjamin Percy writes both Wolverine and current Ghost Rider titles. So this is a one-shot that kicks off the crossover that will be continuing Ghost Rider 17, Wolverine 30-something, who cares?
35.
This issue, though, was mainly a flashback to set up a past event that's coming back. I really liked it, actually. So it sort of set Claremont era sort of X-Men. Some, like, social worker brings a kid to the Xavier school thinking maybe he's a mutant because he's messed up and keeps getting dropped back off the orphanage. And Xavier tries to read his mind. Wolverine straight away, like, nah, oh, you, get out of here. And Xavier tries to read the kid's mind and, oh, no. And you're like, Xavier's a cunt. And he's like, oh, if you're a mutant, I'd probably take you in, but
No.
nah, there's the door. He's got a demon in him.
Wow.
And then the kid comes back, attacks the X-Men.
Wonder why.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And Wolverine goes chasing. At the same time, Ghost Rider feels something's going on. He goes chasing, then they fight, and that's where it ends.
Okay. But this is the one shot leading in.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was actually, I quite liked it. The kid, man, is seen... After they've just been brushed by Xavier, they take the kid back to the orphanage, and she tells the boss, obviously, look, I left him in the room. She's like, I thought you had somewhere for him. No. And then he's... Or you see blood on the ceiling. Run upstairs, and the kid has turned all the other kids into, like...
Hellraiser
Yeah.
art piece.
Yeah.
Oh.
Quite a mural.
Yes.
Hellraiser art piece.
Oh.
So that's Xavier's fault. That those kids died.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he's a racist. But I did not mind it, actually. I've been off reading Wolverine for a while, but Ghost Rider I'm still on. I've been
Yeah, well, that
Get rid of it.
Wolverine, I don't think anyone read it, but we had a flick of, I think it's 35
Beast thing or
of the
whatever?
Beast.
Yeah, what the
Kelsey Grammer Beast, like different versions of him, and essentially he's just like the worst person ever.
Yeah.
So,
The worst person on Krakoa that at the time had Apocalypse, Sinister,
yeah.
Sabretooth.
And everything Sinister was been doing.
Moira.
Yeah.
McTaggart.
And Beast
Elkis.
is just the worst.
So
The
weird.
worst.
And like we were talking about, like how does he come?
I don't know.
It's gonna be interesting trying to bring him back from that if they do.
Because at first, I think straight away people are like, nah, this is not right. And like people are like, it's going to be Dark Beast
Yeah.
pretending. But there's been no hints of that being a subplot. It's gone on for too long.
Yeah.
They've just massacred Henry McCoy. My stars and garters, please. But, you know,
You used to say that?
Yeah.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
But he was the fun-loving furry
Yeah.
Avengers.
Avengers beast.
Yeah.
Hanging upside
Yeah,
down
that's
by his
the
foot.
best
And,
beast.
yeah.
Next up from Boom Studios, Mech Cadets by Greg Pak and yeah,
Others.
I'm
Others.
not even trying. This book originally 10 years ago maybe was called Mech Cadets U. It had a 12-part miniseries. Then it ended, but it's been picked up for a Netflix animated show that started this week. I have not watched it yet. I don't think anyone's watched it yet.
No, I didn't
Was
know.
really
It's like a
looking forward.
sequel.
Really looking forward to this coming back. Really looking forward to the cartoon.
We saw the preview on Netflix for it last night, and I don't like the animation on it.
Yeah, it looks a bit.
Yeah.
Like I
Is that
think
what-
the models and the quality looks really good, but I really don't like the frame rate. It's like
Yeah, that
it's a
type of
too choppy,
animation,
yeah.
like it always is going to produce something like just slow.
Yeah, like, if you
slow
just-
movement, slow.
If you just go like like smooth frame rate, it would look better.
Yeah, yeah.
But I don't know. What you're trying
It's
to
sorta
fool us
like-
into thinking it's 2D. Like
How do I explain it?
Okay.
It's like those kids like shows that's like 3D and it's always a bit slow and just.
But Netflix He-Man looked really good.
Yeah.
And that was smooth. That didn't have like a lower frame rate. But yeah, how was this?
It's not bad. It was sort of like a year after the events of the first series.
Okay.
So, like they did the final battle, beat the things or whatever. So it starts off with them getting sort of like,
Okay, I totally get what you mean, Dylan. Looks shit. It's like, Into the Spider-Verse. How can we copy the fuck out of that?
right, because
Everybody's doing
Spider-Verse had the frame rate thing too. And at first I wasn't the biggest fan of that.
yeah.
Intriguing.
Because I think it worked in Spider because it had a plot reason to look like that.
Yeah, and I guess also just everything was more exaggerated. In that.
Yeah.
Even the style animation.
Yeah,
It's
everything, the way they moved and how it looked, yeah.
Different.
But yeah, this is not too bad. It's what's the name? Olivia getting in shit for breaking rules.
It looked very Olivia Sentry.
Very. Like,
Is the
I don't know if you's got more than like 2 lines. Of
I
dialogue.
noticed that, yeah.
okay.
I do.
I thought he was the star. No wonder they dropped the U part. The title. But yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. If you like your robots, check it out.
I
Check
do
it out.
like my robots.
Mech Cadet U. I thought it was university. Cool.
Why
There you
you?
go.
Well, it's
Yeah.
sort of
Like
like a
you.
Oh, was
like a
it?
school.
I just heard the word. I didn't see it.
type
that
of
written.
thing.
makes sense.
it's like a flight school.
Yeah.
But then the main character, he's just not good enough to be. He's a janitor, and then he becomes.
Yeah, and the way it's spelled helps as well if I saw it written down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes. It does look damn English language. I'm good for the moment. I was already locked.
Alrighty, next up, DC Comics Superman annual for this year. You didn't read this, Dylan?
No,
Oh,
but
it's amazing.
I've never been more excited. I've never been more excited to read an annual in my life.
Well, let's ruin it and tell him about it.
Well, probably not that excited because you haven't read it.
Got the comics yesterday, all right?
And he had to work today.
Calm
Yes.
down, David. You didn't read anything either.
Yeah. But that's usual.
Oh, we lost Dylan.
Almost, I could just.
So it's a Daily Bugle issue, basically. Lois Lane. She's
Who's-
editor in chief
yeah.
now, and she's like switches everybody's roles up. Is what the deal is,
Okay.
because like it's a bit stagnant, and so she like sends the sports guy to go interview Livewire.
Steve?
Yeah, Steve, and then like comes back like sends Cats on a crime beat doing a patrol ride along, and like all that sort of stuff. But like Steve, he comes back, and like she's talking to herself, and he's just on a couch in the office. He's like, "Nah, man, did no good. She didn't know nothing about sports." And she's like, "That wasn't the point." Nah, that mouthy broad, I don't talk to her.
Oh, Steve Lombard. He's
Yeah, so good, so good. But you're really interesting. Really progressed a lot of the little subplots. Like, I can't remember who it is. Someone and Jimmy go to Supercorp, start hitting up Mercy about, "Are you a robot? I heard you're a robot. What's your deal, bitch?" And then the best bit of maybe the book, Parasite, is like
I just read that bit.
working at
That's hilarious.
Supercorp during the week, going like work release, name tag and everything.
Does it say what he's doing?
No.
Okay.
Just anything.
You see what he's
like
doing.
I think like an interny type of deal. I think.
But one of the different versions of Parasite used to be a janitor, right?
Yes.
So I'm hoping he's just the janitor.
Well, in the picture in there, he was lifting boxes and carrying stuff around.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He
it's getting
looks so
close.
weird.
Yeah.
In a suit and stuff. Like, you
No,
know.
just
Other
Like
design.
uniform.
yeah.
Yeah, pretty different.
Damn, that Lobo at the end looks awesome.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, very interesting stuff with Lobo happening.
Yes. Because the main thing that Lois is trying to work out, she's going on about the Lex being the hero thing. And she's like, it's all about Metropolis has got its secrets. And it's like, how could Lex... There's one story written about Lex in his first 5 years in Metropolis. Who's been hiding this? Why is it? How's there not stories about this? It's that one story. So she's on that sort of like pulling old, not digitized files out. Why she's sending everybody else doing stuff. But it was just really good. Lois centric.
Those last couple of pages quite.
Yeah,
quite good as
big,
well.
big. Yes. Some Bottle City shit going on.
More secrets.
More secrets.
More secrets.
Superman's been great so
Yeah, it's been
far.
fantastic.
The best it's been in a very long time.
Yes.
Since Rebirth.
I think it's one of the best comics on the stands, to be honest. It's so Superman-y, but so...
Fresh.
Yeah.
Very fresh.
I don't know. Al Ewing's coming back to Venom 25. You just watch out.
Oh, can't wait. All right, next up, World's Finest Teen Titans. Anybody read this? Didn't you read this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Told you
no.
last
I
time.
just like I really like the first issue, and it just seems like
But it's Nitro
I've
stuff,
missed.
isn't it?
No.
Oh, shit.
It just seems like I missed 2 episodes, 2 issues between.
You know the guys at the shop. They can get the issues, bro.
Do you know what I mean, James?
Yeah. Definitely didn't continue on.
Yeah, it
That's
just
a lot
seems,
of a gap when you say 2 issues, man.
it just
Like,
seems
it's not-
like I missed a couple of issues between and there's only one issue 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's weird.
And it's a single sort of story.
Yeah, it's like a one and done sort of story, and I didn't mind the story, but I'm just disappointed in the series.
From 2
That
issues.
is way
It's,
too.
that's true. It is only 2 issues.
I
and
like
they-
this issue more than issue 1.
Oh, really?
I thought issue 1 was dog shit.
I saw some digital cameras in there.
Is that the way it's supposed to be happening? Like it's just like snapshots of what's happening as opposed to like.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's only,
it's only 2 issues, so it's
Yeah, it's only
fair
like
enough.
it's only
you
a
haven't
6-part
got
of mini.
a rhythm or
Yeah,
but yeah, they do an adventure. It's all about
it's like a haunted house sort of.
yeah. It's all about Aqualad being a freak and not being comfortable in the real world, where Wonder Girl's super embracing it.
Yeah, I know.
Their fears and stuff, and teeny stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I like
It's not terrible.
the
but
teeny
it's-
stuff. I don't mind
Yeah,
in
yeah,
the Teen
yeah.
Titans
It's
book.
what you want.
Yeah,
But I don't like the modernness.
Yeah.
I struggle with that. But yeah, it's. I think the problem is because World's Finest has been so excellent
yeah,
that this sort of is just.
yeah.
And like, yeah, it's only maybe it'll find its groove.
Yeah.
And it'll get going.
It's not like a 6-parter though, isn't it?
Come on, Stella.
Maybe.
So it was a 6-parter. Anyway.
Yeah.
Next.
Mark Wade, he'll get there. Maybe.
Yeah, like, I trust in Mark Wade.
Yes. Because it's not terrible.
No.
Avengers issue 4. Speaking of not terrible,
Yeah,
this is maybe the best issue yet.
a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
interesting with some couple of subplot
Yeah.
Yeah.
pieces.
But there wasn't any.
Wanda.
Kang
Yes.
in there, was it?
No, 2 issues in a row.
No, 2 issues in a row. Still these. And yeah, anyway. Well,
The new villains are cool. Like I like the design and
I'd like the City Smith.
Yeah.
The one that's fucking up Toronto, just taking the city and making art pieces and
Yep.
just fucks up Iron Man and putting him into like a sculpture and shit. That
yeah,
was
with the
fucking
hand
cool.
coming
Yeah.
out was awesome.
I think my problem though is maybe like the villains are cool, but like they're just rocked up and are doing stuff.
Yeah.
Like, just bah.
And,
What?
and these are the guys
care.
that are going after King and
Yeah.
fuck King up.
I don't
like,
think these are the ones that are going
No,
after
they're
Kang.
not. They're not.
okay.
I don't
No,
think
these
so.
aren't the ones that are going after Kang.
Oh, these are ones they just told them about because to trust him.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Our favorite Iron Man helmet shot
Yes.
is in a comic.
Yes. I hate it so much.
It's not floating enough.
I don't-
It looks. It
What
does
is this-
not look good in comics.
Nah. That's
What is this Iron Man costume?
What? Yeah.
That is not red and gold.
And his green speech and
just designed for this? Gotta make toys.
you sure do.
And like they're all split up, and you only get a little bit of like
Each.
Falcon and Black Panther together.
Yeah.
And then the rest are all sort of by himself, and you haven't really built a team dynamic yet to be.
No.
They're all over the shop.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
did you really want? Oh, I think that's a.
No, there's better ways of doing
But I
it.
did
than
like
that.
when they rocked up, they went to different parts of the
Yeah,
world, not
where
just
they-
straight
yes.
straight to New York City
Of course,
again,
of
you
course.
know?
But I don't know.
And yeah, they did. We got
Like,
to
you could
freaking
at least, like,
Sydney
had...
got a mention.
Yeah.
The ghost dude.
I reckon you could at least just, like, put 2 on one of them, and then, like, they'll eventually beat it, and then they could go start...
But that's what they'll probably
Stacking
do.
up,
They'll
yeah.
freaking,
And
you know,
just-
team up like
Yeah,
Avengers.
well, you've kind of got that where you've got Panther
Yes.
and Falcon together.
Oh, but they're
sorry,
on the-
Panther and Cap together.
They're on the ship, mainly, and it's not like...
yeah, but the ship is
I
alive.
know the ship is alive, but...
Like this, yeah, I think this is the best issue yet, and I 100% trust McKay will do something good with this book. It's just, and I can't argue with a fresh villain thing, something new
Yeah,
straight up
yeah.
instead of hitting the retread. But sometimes you just want, kind of say Baron Zemo.
I totally
Some
agree, but then that's what I kind of thought. Build with something that we already kind of know, and then go into something
Yes.
new, because it kind of already feels like by issue 6 or 7, these guys are going to be gone.
Oh yeah,
So, like, you bring in these new characters where you could have laid the platform with someone we already know, and then bring in the new characters and build it up a bit more. But maybe that's not what they're looking to do, because that was a lot more of what Jason Aaron did, and everyone got sick of
Yes.
too much building stuff.
Yes,
where
yes.
I love that shit. So I don't know.
100%.
Yeah.
Maybe even have, like, a classic character, and, like, them be, like, the messenger with that team or something. Like, just... I'll get you all together and we'll go attack.
Well, I guess-
and...
Kang sort of was that in a
That
point.
catalyst, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
Well, he's the only catalyst. So I'm still reading it, you prick, and we haven't had him in 2 issues.
next up, DC Night Terrors issue 3.
Covers.
This is the main Night Terrors book. So Dead Man and
Not terrible.
Zombie Sandman, or Dead Man Batman. Robin comes and saves their ass, and then tells Boston to get out of me dad, basically, and then puts him back in his dad. They go looking for the
Insomnia.
what's the Night Stone or the Nightmare Stone or whatever.
All right.
There's a little bit of flashback into Insomnia's backstory, which was cool. Probably my favorite bit of the book. He's at like a group counselling type of section.
Oh,
sort
it's
of
old
thing.
mate doing the art too.
And yeah, it
nice.
works so good. And he's like, I got picked up by the cops trying to buy something to keep me awake, but they know my story, so they let me off with warrant and set me here. And he's like, I just can't sleep, I see it, And something to do with Justice League is what.
Yeah.
But he, someone says something, he snaps and freaks out, cuts his own eyelids off, so he can't sleep.
Shit.
Yeah, so that was cool. Yeah, it's moving along okay.
Bat's got a new suit.
Yes.
Still.
It's Dead Man Batman suit.
Oh wow!
The Boston
It's in a
100%
dream
of
world.
Of course. Gotta sell toys.
That's right. It's fine. Like, I don't think the event has been nothing special, but at the same time, I haven't read one that's been a dud either.
Yeah.
I think the main's fine, and some of the time, like, I haven't read all the tie-ins, but the ones I have read, I have enjoyed. Actually.
I'm loving those J-Lee covers.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the tie-ins that the books that I get, I've enjoyed.
Yeah,
those
100%.
ones.
Yeah. They're probably better than maybe than that. I think some of them, but I haven't read a bad one yet. But no one seems excited by it. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Well, I've even heard some people say they're taking
2 months off DC.
2 months off of
Yeah.
DC.
Yeah, I think it might have been a misstep by DC. Like, it's better than, cool, here's your regular Shazam plus Night Terror double, screwing people that way. But a lot of the books that just started, I think it was a real bad idea for. But,
Especially Shazam.
yeah.
But it worked for Shazam.
Shazam's
Yeah.
because Mark Waid's professional. This one was great.
I liked it.
Night Terror Shazam.
I liked it.
It's Mary Marvel and her thing, and she's fighting Billy's sort of like got a Black Adam costume.
Yeah.
And then she goes around waking the kids up, going into other kids' dreams. Like goes in Darla's dreams, she's fighting giants, and so Shazam, so she becomes super goddamn Darla, and then goes around the rest, and they've all got their own fears and stuff. It was like nice little 2-parter,
Yeah.
just fun.
Yeah.
Shazam-y, progressing the subplots in the book enough that you're getting stuff out of it. Like,
Well, that's something too.
yeah, I
because
don't think it's a skippable book if you.
I find it interesting. People saying like they're taking 2 months off. Where if you're a regular follower of a book, you're not just going to want 2 issues missing in your run. Anyway,
It doesn't like.
but if this one's
It's just-
progressing that forward a bit,
But it doesn't like fit into the numbering.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's no.
No.
So Shazam was up to 2, and
Well, it comes
then
back.
no 3
I
for
get
2
it.
months.
I get it. Cool.
I seen somebody on the internet that
Yeah, okay,
finally
that
for the
is a
time
miss.
asked, "What happened to Green Lantern?" I'm like, "They just started this new Green Lantern book. What's happened to it?" And
Night
that's
Terrors.
the problem.
Like they answered that 2
Wow.
issues and the
Yeah.
Night Terrors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had the
That was a great page where he knocked
Tyrannus-
Oh yeah, the double page was
Yeah.
excellent.
Tyrannosaurus Rex lawyer with
Yeah.
the monocle and shit.
Oh, he's back.
Damn.
Yeah, it was a great 2-page. Double page, very big time. Yeah, it was
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
Yeah, Cruise on art. Ain't no more, but it's not bad.
Oh, that shit, eh?
Not bad. All right, next up, it's a Monster One. Amazing Spider-Man 31 or 9.25 or bend over. Here's a $10 US book, but it was good. I really liked, especially the lead story and some of the backups because there's about 8 stories in this, mainly previewing upcoming books.
Yeah.
Um,
Is there a reason it's a big, special, big.
it's 9.25, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we're at now.
Okay.
Didn't they just do a big one?
Yeah.
900.
Oh yeah.
25 issues ago.
Yes. So the lead story is, well, first kicks off with a prelude to, it's the Hen's Night.
So
for-
hang on, sorry.
Yes.
In all the craziness of the pre-management of working out this podcast,
Yes.
all the meetings and everything that we have, I think we've missed something. Being that this is 125, this should be an extra big episode.
Nah.
So
Yes.
once we stop talking, the mic's just going to be left on, and it's going to be on for another 2 hours. So this will be like a 3-hour episode, but it's just going to be blank for 2 hours.
Please.
Yeah,
Cool.
you'll just hear us packing up
Yeah,
and just
instead
saying,
of talking shit out. Yeah,
I don't think we should do
then
that.
one of us will leave early. Then we talk shit about that person. It's excellent. Sorry.
I just thought we'd reward them.
Yeah, with a quick
With a
one.
short one, yeah.
A quick bit of quick in and out. There's one. 125, boys. Well done. I enjoyed some Remitter arts back. I have been enjoying the McGuinness art, but great to see
Yeah, same.
Remitter back. And
Not everyone will, but I do.
I don't know. It does drop a little bit when it does swap too. When it goes to the, I'm glad he didn't do the bridal party and the
Yeah.
But
Wouldn't
yeah,
have suited that.
it wouldn't have suited. But that was a little bit interesting too, with Black Cat coming along and the conversations
Yeah.
about. So we've got a wedding issue. Sorry, we should go back to the
Yes.
start before we get too entangled into this giant book. Peter's the usher. Shit. So Robbie is marrying the Beetle, which is Tombstone's daughter, the new Beetle, which is Tombstone's daughter, and this is the wedding. And it's flicking back and forth between her bridal party and Robbie's Bucks party, which is him and Pete in Atlantic City drinking water,
Matching hoodies.
matching hoodies. And Pete being Pete, put it all back on him that he's been too busy and forgot to invite everybody and shit like that. And Robbie was pissed off, and then
Randy.
Randy.
and quickly realized Robbie's his dad.
Yeah.
Quickly realised that because essentially he is marrying a supervillain, none of his mates besides Pete wanted to show, and Pete didn't want that to be the case. And there's a really
it
good
was
poignant
nice.
moment there. He's like, "You are really shit with the little things, Pete. I'll give you that. But when it comes to the big things, you really do give a damn, bro. And you are my best friend." I'm like, that was really
Yeah,
cool.
it was great.
That's very good writing too from Zeb. But on the other side, the chicks are out just getting fucking shattered at this nightclub, and she invites Black Cat. And obviously Black Cat and Pete have been together for the last 25 odd issues, and there's a bit of a chat later on around Randy always trying to change her and her trying to change him, and the back and forth, and Black Cat's like, I may haven't been getting that from mine. And so yes, there's a bit of conversation at the end of that where back to the Park of Luck
Yes.
in Splitsville. And then the wedding. Pete's the usher. Oh, well, yeah, so Tombstone getting all these,
Yeah,
all the
all
boys
other
together.
head bosses.
None of them RSVP to the wedding. He's like, man, I've already been screwed over once. You're not going to come from over hack. I want you all there in front of me, which was really interesting. And massive shock. Shit goes down at the wedding. We have never seen him before.
No.
No. New villain on a motorbike.
Spoilers, the wedding doesn't really go ahead.
Well, yes.
There's most
In a
interesting-
comic book.
Yeah. I know.
What? No.
I think they're wrestling or something.
You just knock him out and go to the drive-thru wedding. Wrestling.
Yeah, it's just good. Very good. And like little things, like just the little moments, like And when all shit goes down, obviously Pete, run, mate, go away. And then bugs off to Spider-Man, comes back, finds her. I couldn't find you. Oh, yeah, I'm shit.
It was good too because he sits May down and then turns around. His spider sense goes off and it's Hammerhead, and he's like, "Man, what am I doing? I just sat him on the aisle opposite my Aunt May. This shit is ridiculous. What am I doing here?" And then it turns around and it's all the rest of them, like Madam Mask and
the Owl or whatever.
yeah.
I liked
and then
Hedge
Fisk coming back in as well, which is
Escort.
interesting because there was that awesome issue last year where Tombstone made Pete think he was in his building but took down the Rose, and Rose essentially got killed. So now Fisk is back. That's going to get some we get some good John Romita Fisk. That'll be good.
Removal of Madam Mask
Yes.
from the board.
Yeah. Explosions.
Yes.
Casino style. Then the backups.
Yeah.
So Kamala's back.
Yep. Pete does the reveal to her after they talk.
Yeah.
So
which
how-
is-
Did she get out of the gala? I can't remember because I read the gala.
Yeah.
She went to the gala, right?
Yeah.
well, that's
she
her,
got-
was her return,
I
wasn't
think
it?
she's one
Kind
of
of
the
thing.
ones got. Yeah. She go back with Emma and stuff at the end there, or
Oh,
I don't know. They all
yeah.
some obviously survived.
So you had that one, and then you had Mary Jane, Jackpot coming in, which was quite interesting.
And just
then-
her struggling
yeah,
with the kids, no kids, and
Yeah.
missing kids now. Thought that was interesting.
then you had what else do we have on that one, Dave?
The Doc Ock.
Yes, that's what I want to speak about.
Yep.
Bagley's Ock. Oh yeah,
Was Bagley?
no, not Bagley. Stegman.
Yes.
Stegman's Ock. It was Bagley writing it. No, that was another one. It was
No.
Bagley one. Right.
No neck arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's
I was
just
still slowly writing in that one.
was it?
Yeah, in the pub. Because it's Superior Spider-Man.
Ah, yes.
So I guess Superior might not be a flashback book.
No.
Yeah.
No, he wants those memories back.
Yeah.
I like the way they're bringing that together. And my favourite of the lot was the Spider-Woman.
Yeah, it was good.
That
That
was-
was good.
Excellent.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, I might have to buy that book.
I think I might have to buy that
yeah,
Spider-Woman book.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
So, yeah, because she disappeared at the end of the last Spider-Verse shit
Yeah.
for a little bit, and now come back, and it's her just taking, like, Taskmaster to task, which was really cool, and going after all these different people that he's trained, and in the end of the last couple of pages, she's trying to find where her kid is.
Oh,
So
shit.
Hydra
It
is
It's
Stallone and Kid, I would imagine.
yeah, it's Hydra as shit. Looked fucking excellent.
Yeah.
And then you also got
Craven.
Craven, fucking the red
Queen or
Goblin
whatever
Queen
it is, yeah.
thing. Which is
Queen
intriguing.
Goblin.
Yeah.
Queen Goblin, that's right. Can't be Goblin Queen. That's
My bad.
prior.
It's got a rhyme with Green Goblin.
But yeah, that Spider-Woman
Yeah.
stuff was probably, besides the main story, the best of the backups.
And to be honest, I would have maybe skipped past if it wasn't Taskmaster.
Yeah.
You know,
And
you're
also-
like, Taskmaster.
Also, the way it was drawn at the start, I'm like, oh yeah, that does look good. Yeah, when's that coming out? Any word on that?
No. November, maybe?
Okay. Why is there no... Oh, this is shit here. Anyway.
From the front.
And
Really
there's a
good.
couple of nothings. And then a preview to Spider-Man Reign 2.
Yes.
Which was the big comic news of the week, I guess. A bit of kerfuffle on the internet about that. For people that don't know, Reign was a Marvel Knights out of continuity. Carrie Andrews 4-parter from 15-year arc. Maybe about that. And the internet's up in arms because it's the worst Spider-Man story ever. It's not. It's good. It's Dark Knight Returns for Spider-Man. But people don't like it because Mary Jane died because of exposure to radioactive fluids.
Yes.
Alright.
Fluids.
Fluids.
And being as well. Like it's
But
like
living next to it.
a microwave.
Yes.
Yeah, like the thing is,
Turned on.
he's got bitten by a radioactive spider. He's got this. His biology's been changed, right? So surely there's consequences to
Yes.
that. So I don't see an issue with
Yeah, I thought it was really
Yeah.
smart when I read it at the time because it wasn't instant. It was just long-term exposure.
Yeah.
It's how real-world exposure to toxic things happen.
Yeah, I've got those single issues. It's a great series.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah.
And the art was cool and dark and twisted.
Great Venom cover on the front too.
Yeah.
Where he's like biting the head off. Yeah, it looks so
So
really cool.
I'm actually excited for Reign 2. I don't think I needed a sequel, but I'm open to one.
Maybe they'll release the original as a trade again.
It's been a while.
finally.
That'd be nice.
Been lots of people asking about
Yeah.
it. but
Well,
never
makes
really been-
sense.
I would imagine it'll come out the same month, right? Marvel would be a nice hardcover or something, probably. Milk some dollars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. Actually, while we're on Spider-Man, though, let's mention in the Marvel books this week, big John Romita Jr. tribute, multiple page.
Trying me to
Senior.
Senior.
Yes. He passed away 6 weeks or so ago. Comments from, some editors and Kevin Feige.
I think the best thing they said there is like, if a lot of people, when you close your eyes and think of Spider-Man, you're probably thinking of his Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And there's a good chance it's probably his Mary Jane too.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
I know for when there's a couple of different ones which I think Nick was talking about. So one's got a couple extra pages, but the Avengers one is the one that's got a better one. And there's the Lizard was one of the first ones I looked at. Whenever I think of Lizard, that's the Lizard I think of from back in the day. Yeah. I got a Venom signed, and it's just got an image that he did on there and signed of him from back in the day. I wanted to get one of those. And there was a good one as well. It was, I think it might have been for maybe not 900, but 850, where it was him and all the different heads.
Yeah.
I managed to get my hands on that one. That was really cool
That was
because
a
he
good
did a
cover.
Venom because he never would have done a
No,
Venom back in the
right.
day, and there was a Venom head on that of his, which was really cool and one of the reasons I got it. So
Well, Spider-Man 50, he's, Spider-Man No More, is the most iconic Spider-Man image there is. And it's because it's Peter Parker, front and center, because that's what Spider-Man is about. Pete.
But it was a little corner box on the regular cover.
Yes, on the
of
regular
Avengers.
covers,
yeah.
Most Marvel books.
Yeah, Marvel went all out for him, which is good. We were talking the other day, I was like, besides the big three of Stan, Jack, and Steve, he's next. He'd be your forefront on their Mount Rushmore, so to speak, of the 60s.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes. That is about all of the comics on the pile. Dylan, did you read anything else?
I did not read
What
any.
about you, Dave?
Nope.
Nitton.
I did. I caught up some stuff from the last few weeks I was in.
Yep.
I read the Last Days of Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
The
Superman
Black,
one.
Yeah, Black Label.
Black Label.
That was good. I liked that actually.
It's alright.
Story was good. It was for a Hitch book.
Yeah,
That was nice.
Best Hitch I've seen.
The Night Terror's Green Lantern from this week.
Oh, yeah? How was that?
That was pretty good. That was just how Jordan was like, I'm in a dream. This is my dream. The Will, he's just outsmarting Insomniac. It's Al Jordan. That was cool. The backup with Sinestro was cool because it's just Sinestro is back
Yep.
as Sinestro, which was cool. The from AWA, the new Straczynski book Madness.
Yep.
Which was very good actually. It's about like the like super assassin thief, blah blah blah, that does one last job, wants to retire, but then the handlers want to off him because that always works out
too
well.
much
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Whatever.
Well, in this case, she stole gold from like a fake Arab thingy. Then the government needs their support
Sure.
in Arab countries, so they're like,
For her and
kill her,
boss.
otherwise give it to us, we'll stone her. And he's like, well, so they
Not like Cheech and Chong.
no,
Okay.
no, not that way. And she's got like she's got superpowers, but she can only use one at a time. So if she's flying, she can't use anything other.
okay.
Any other power,
Okay.
which is pretty interesting.
And he's got heaps of powers to choose from, or
Yeah. So if she's
Like
flying,
some
she can't be
ambassadors.
strong.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
But if she's super strong, she can't fly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like it.
So she has to like.
Because that can always write you into some great spots.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, weapon of
you got to
choice.
figure out what to do in a given situation. Anyway, she does the job. She steals gold, converts it into money offshore, and she's going to retire with her family. And she's waiting for documents to clear her new identity. Blah blah blah. The government makes a bomb, gives it to the Not Justice League to deliver it, because there's a act in their constitution whatever they can't do military actions against U.S.
Yeah.
citizens. So they sort of get the Not Justice League to do it. She's at a cabin by herself, or they think. Family surprises her. Doesn't go well. She survives. And then, bloody revenge.
Yes.
In the next issues.
Interesting.
It was very interesting. Because I saw it right up. I'm like, I'll give it a shot because it's Straczynski.
Yeah, Straczynski.
But it's like, this never works out for anybody.
No.
This is just, why would you try? This is your super assassin, blah, 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 super thief. Don't try to freaking off him.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to work out well for you. But it was a good book.
Nice.
How
many, do you know? Or what's the...
5 or 6.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Might get that trade.
From whatever company was Comic Books Kill?
Scout, I think.
Scout. That was alright.
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I don't, it didn't wow me. Sort of a noir bit,
Yeah,
but centered around comics.
yeah. Mob, comics,
Yeah.
noir. Yeah. It's alright.
Yeah.
I was,
Didn't mind it.
Yeah,
but
but I'm not going to keep going with it.
it didn't knock me socks off.
There's nothing, fantastic. And also the new issue of Immortal X-Men, number 14.
Yes, what was that like?
Interesting, because you find out, like, it continues on from the gala.
Yeah, I assumed.
So, Xavier's on Krakoa by himself. Shaw is no longer a mutant. He demutants himself. But he gets ownership of Krakoa because he wants the money.
Yes.
But it doesn't get the money. He gets the land, but he doesn't get the finances of Krakoa because he gets kicked out of the Hellfire Club, which is awesome.
Yes.
What else happened? Oh, he's trying to freaking send people into Krakoa to start,
Rebuilding.
not rebuilding, just stripping, mining.
Yeah.
Take his resources because Xavier's there. He's sending out monsters and freaking people out, and
Yep.
they're fucking off. But the interesting thing is they didn't all die when they all went through the portal.
Oh, actually, I've seen this. Yes.
They all get up in some
Yes.
desert somewhere, nobody knows where,
Yes.
and Exodus is going to lead these people through the desert.
Yes, I've
which
seen
was
that.
very
I was
interesting.
Like, oh man.
Yeah.
That's some nice.
Yeah, it's like, do you know where we're going? No, but I have faith. And I'm like, ooh, interesting.
Might be on a 40-year trek.
Yeah, maybe.
Wow.
Yeah, I did see that. I'm like, wow, I like that a lot.
Nice, bro.
And I just mentioned in the last issue of Immortal, the Quiet Council got disbanded because of Doug.
Sure.
Because him and the Krakoa had a conversation, and the problems of Krakoa is happening because of the council.
Yep.
And he sort of convinces Hope and the Five to we're not going to bring anybody back until you
Disband.
disband.
Yep.
They disband, blah blah blah, and Krakoa imprisons Doug underneath because it's just keep him safe.
Sure.
Yeah, so Krakoa's got something going on because Doug didn't know he was going to get imprisoned.
Yeah.
So that was interesting. Yeah. That's all I read.
Bums?
Yeah, I read. I started reading Prodigy today, and then realised if I needed enough time to get to the podcast and watch the movie, I'd have to stop reading Prodigy. So after 40 minutes of that movie, I can finish reading Prodigy, and really glad I made that choice. So Prodigy is a Mark Millar book from, I think, mid 2010s.
Yeah, about that.
And Edison Crane is the world's smartest man. I really like the way it breaks him down, the way his mind works. He's got multiple tasks getting micromanaged in his brain by little versions of him, kind of all talking to each other. So it's like, the Escher staircases, they're all, it's like that kind of image with all the different ones working on all the different versions of him, all working on different projects. Like one's a missile that's going to destroy an asteroid that's 17 years away. It's a concerto for an orchestra, and then he's also doing just what he's doing right now and shit like that. So it's really, really cool, and that's the way he breaks down his level of thinking and how fast he can move. And this is a dark story of alternate Earths and multiverses and cult bloodlines of sinister, not alien races, but alternate Earth races, and trying to bring down civilization to bring the other people across, and him trying to figure it all out, and the way he breaks shit down. This book is fucking amazing. I can now completely understand why he is the main dude for Big Time on the good guys side. I'm definitely going to pick up the second trade this week and read that. I've got Magic Order still to read as well, but I am so glad I picked this up. The art is Raphael Albuquerque, who also did Huck, not Husk. And it is excellent. The art is phenomenal. I was really hoping he did the second book, but it is what it is. So I cannot recommend that enough, especially if you're enjoying your Mark Millar stuff at the moment and have started reading big time. I recommend Prodigy massively because, yeah, he's going to be in it big time.
Is it just the 2 volumes?
Yes. I also finished The He-Man Effect by Brian Box Brown. This dude, writing and art is excellent. He just drills shit down so well. The storytelling is so good. So this story is the He-Man Effect and essentially how marketing and FCC rules in America and Reagan drilled cartoons and toys into everyone in this podcast heads like there's no tomorrow. A little bit less this guy, but in a different way, which also is spoken about in this book as well. The psychology of marketing and selling to children and just the way they got around it and the way they manipulated it, and everything is just so well written in this book. And also the way it's explained. I've read another one of his books that came out this year around the illegalization of cannabis, which is phenomenal, and I'm really intrigued on his. He's got an Andre the Giant one, there's one about Tetris, and there's one about Andy Kaufman, so I am very keen to dig deeper into Brian's work because I've very much enjoyed the first 2 of these, and well worth a read. Sold.
Is Tetris book the one that made it into the movie?
Don't know. I'm not sure about
I know
that.
the Tetris story, it doesn't need to have the book, but
Don't know about that. Anyway, highly recommend. That was it.
Cool. That's all the comics?
Yeah, I feel like there's something I'm forgetting that I read that we didn't have.
It's probably not that important,
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, we've got one piece of news to talk about that I kind of don't really want to talk about. New Sentry miniseries was announced by Marvel. It's not Bob Reynolds. It's a whole bunch of other people that have gotten his powers.
Shazammed him.
like, is it power split between these people, or is it jumping around?
I have no idea.
Well, the way the spiel went down was random people are getting aspects of Bob Reynolds' power and also his memories.
Okay.
So it could be.
I would imagine we're getting the end.
Yeah.
Will be
Him just
you'd hope
reforming,
so.
yeah,
Yes.
forming back.
because you need him back.
Are they like Captain Planet?
Yeah.
Doctor, I was going to say Doctor
No,
Man.
they're like a Moon Knight sort of
Blue
deal,
Dick.
maybe.
If he's going to be, rumors are true that he's going to be maybe in one of the upcoming films, comics will be getting him back sooner or later.
That 2.5 minute film. Well, they introduced the team that he's going to fight, then they introduced the Sentry, and then he kills them, and the movie's fucking over. Unless, Julia Louis-Dreyfus says something that psychologically fucks him for a little bit, and that's the only thing, because it's usually Bob fucking himself that's the main issue, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sentry's so good.
It's such a good story. That Jay Lee,
Original Jenkins mini.
Paul Jenkins.
Man, can I have that back in print too, please?
Holy
That'd
moly.
be good.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Considering it was something else like a wizard prank.
Well, no. That was the marketing tool. The story, the book had been greenlit before that. It was fantastic.
What was it good?
The Sentry, first thing you see is in Wizard. There's like an article right up about a forgotten sort of Marvel 60s artist had just passed away. A couple of months later,
Some art.
the wife had found some art and given it to Marvel, and Stan's like, oh, I do remember this character Sentry. And like when this, that's the whole book, the Sentry's plot is that everyone forgot that he was the great hero of the 60s. But yeah, it was just
Oh, that's cool.
guerrilla marketing.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Or just
And perfect at the time with internet and everything, because it wasn't at the level it was where you could see through the bullshit. It was just good plotting, and the right people knew about it, because they put in Wizard and fucking all that.
Because you'll follow on long every couple months in Wizard, you believe in it, until you read the first issue of the book and you're like, oh, I see.
Yeah.
Because as soon as that's his gimmick.
And then there's a bit of...
Yes.
Yeah.
No, it was
Golf club.
fantastic.
Yeah. Such a good story.
Because they showed you the sketches.
Oh,
and
wow.
Yeah.
Stan's like, I totally forgot about that book. And you believe that because Stan notorious for
forget shit.
not
And he was doing everything as well.
I'm just
Back in,
I'm just pumping out
stories.
10-cent kid books.
Yeah.
You know?
Funny stories.
Yeah.
And also how big Wizard was at the time.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You know?
everyone.
Everything.
It was lore.
Yeah.
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 That's fantastic.
So good. Well, hopefully by the end, Bob's back and Jed can write him into Avengers 11.
Because I was like, who's the creative team?
Yeah.
You're like, who are these people? And like, that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No.
But you're like, I don't see that they've got high priorities for it. Then it might be surprised.
Okay, Dave,
Yes.
your film Flashback.
Your name.
My name?
Yeah, it's Dylan.
We're not doing through
So
the
I
first.
picked it because none of you guys have seen it.
That
Yep.
was the point of the round, yes.
Yes. So made by a guy whose original creation, Voice of the Distant Star, he did it all by himself, and then he's got the backing of a production company, and he's continuing on to make a few movies since then. It's basically The Notebook for weebs.
I would say the Notebook. Are we like
Lake House.
Lake House? Yeah.
Lake House. Bro.
Oh no, I haven't seen The Notebook.
Yeah, but we're talking not the Lake House.
Okay,
It's like
yeah.
the Lake House.
This
Well,
Keanu
no.
Reeves, Sandra Bullock
Yeah,
letterbox movie.
Yeah, that
It's
one.
basically
Wait, that's different. Okay. Oh no, I haven't seen that either.
yeah, that's fine. But anyway,
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, me too. I didn't mind it at all.
Yeah,
I thought it was it's a bit slow.
I was, yeah, that
It's
was
one of
up
those ones
here.
where you need to hit them on the back when they're coughing type of thing. Like, come on.
But like the animation was nice.
Yeah,
It was visually very nice. I liked the story.
Yeah, I wasn't invested
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
Like, it's just a sad Freaky Friday.
Yeah, like the little twisty thing was very nice, done well. Because you're like, you know, I sort of knew what was going to happen anyway. Because I've been meaning to watch this for a while because I knew what was going to happen. But like, yeah, I liked it a lot actually.
Yeah, I didn't mind it.
Follow me, Dylan.
No, we know how they feel. Dave.
The pacing kind of killed it for me. Like you said, it was really slow. I just got so bored. And it's
Did
not
you
like
feel at the end it picked up though?
well, okay, I got really bored. And then I got up and went and did the dishes. And then I came back and then Steph was like, oh, there was a twist. And she explained to me. I'm like, oh, that sounds really interesting. And I sat down and then I got bored again because it was slow again. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it looked amazing. The story and the plot itself, I really liked the sound of. But it's like, I got bored watching it.
Yeah, it's like I can get that. I watch
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
can
anime, so I'm sort of
understand it, yeah.
used to that.
It is
Slowness of it.
it's a big anime thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Whenever I try to
Yeah,
watch
like-
anime, I get like, man, this is just so slow and I'm
pace.
bored. Yeah.
Yeah, because a major genre of anime is slice of life, and this movie is
Yeah.
essentially
Yeah.
that.
My favorite.
Yeah, I know.
Just normal people
Yeah.
doing
Yeah.
normal things.
This ain't normal.
Apart from that one thing is pretty normal.
That's true.
Cool.
Yeah,
Tommy?
I wasn't a big fan of it. If I'm gonna watch anime, I want giant robots shooting fucking
Look,
massive
that's-
shit at each other.
That's fair. That's fair.
I get you.
I can watch these terrible movies as real humans and not watch them.
Well,
so,
you'd be glad to know there's a lot of action. I think
yeah,
there's a
they
lot
just
of
called it
action.
Lake House, man.
It's introduction, supposedly.
Yeah.
No, but what I mean, like, if I watch a lot of those animes because I'm not going to see Ninja Scroll live action.
Yeah. Well, if this was a live action movie, I don't think I'd watch it.
That
No,
yeah,
God, no.
that's what I'm also.
Yeah.
God, no.
No.
There's live action like Freaky Friday, different things like that that I haven't watched and,
Yeah.
and don't plan on watching.
Yeah.
It was very very slow.
Yeah.
You already said the C-bomb, so I don't care. The fact that he wasn't fingering himself in the first couple of minutes of being a woman, I'm like, that's not realistic at all.
Yes.
I get you grabbing a boob, that's fine,
Yes.
but no, I'm sorry,
100%.
you're not a male.
This is a lot more investigation going on
Yeah,
there.
100%. I don't care how
that was
I
my
don't care how
first
late I am for breakfast. So,
I just like that you still grab the boobs every day.
Even last time he's crying.
yeah, the fact that I missed the plot twist with the meteor and stuff, even after I was told, I still am more happy that I finished reading Prodigy. So that might actually bump up the score of the movie with how good the book was. So, yeah, in its pros, the art was really cool. Like the animation style was very pretty.
Yeah.
The cityscapes and
all the backgrounds.
Were phenomenal.
Incredible.
The sound design in it was very nice.
Very much so. Except the voices, they were grating. And there was no English dub, but it is what it is. Not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
And it's funny because when I was watching it, that was annoying too because I couldn't even scroll on my phone because then I'd have no idea what the fuck was going on because I was just listening to Japanese people talk, which isn't my strong suit. For understanding, I don't mind listening to it. It's just when I need to understand it makes it difficult.
Yes.
But yeah, like I was going through our movies and looking at the different animes and stuff, and like how high my scores were for like Gundam and different shit like that. So I think it's more just the choice of the story,
genre.
just the genre that didn't get me.
Right.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, cool.
I thought they did a really good job of though. I really liked the supporting cast as well, and her little especially her life.
Yeah,
You know?
her friends and
Yeah,
the sister
and
and the grandma and the
Saki shit, and like she's the like that was man.
Freaking weird.
Yeah.
the little background stuff with her dad. And all that stuff.
Yeah. Him not so much. He got obviously he's friends, but they were irrelevant.
Yeah.
The girl,
Yeah.
that was cool, but that was still more about her.
Yeah.
Really cracking onto the girl, really. But I liked it.
She was hot. She was drawn well.
Yeah, agreed.
I'll give it an 8 for me.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8.
I guess 6.
All right, so
2,
2. All right.
1.
I was like, you didn't finish it, so
Yeah,
right, it's gonna be low.
I thought Prodigy was going to add to this.
It did 1.
One or
Well,
two.
I gave Double Trouble 0. So and I didn't finish that. So Prodigy helped. It gets a 1.
I think I'll give it a 5 purely just for visuals because it was so beautiful. It looked amazing.
All right, give it a 2 for visuals. There you go.
Yeah.
It did have that.
All right.
It did have that.
I will say, all I heard at one stage, fucking Dave's movie making me cry. I'm like,
I could have.
Not what was said in my
Oh,
house.
just tell Dave.
By my sister.
Like,
I
if
get to
they-
sleep now. Cool.
Tell Dave, like, if they don't get back together, if they don't get together at the end, it's gonna be under 5.
I didn't like the end that, like, I think they should have just remembered. And like, I didn't need this 5-year and then, I've already, He chased her and then has to chase her again. I think they should have remembered.
They sort of did, but not
Yeah.
because they recognized each other on the train.
Yeah.
And, you know,
And I could have handled it if they just didn't know the name, but I think they should have still had the memories of the event.
mm.
You know what I mean? Because when he sees her friends and there's something there, but not enough there, and I was like, 'cause that was cool. But yeah, it was fun.
Cool.
All right.
Next.
Then,
Me.
yes.
A movie from 1990 called Jacob's Ladder,
What's it about?
starring Tim Robbins. About a dude who's having weird Vietnam flashbacks. I will say that.
Yeah, nice. I mean, can you watch this? Nice.
If you haven't seen the trailer or anything, don't go into it blind.
Okay.
It's on SBS on demand. So yeah,
Yeah, nice.
I guess you can watch it for free. No, it's good. I really like this movie.
Yeah.
Actually, it goes places.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm intrigued.
I
Yeah,
heard good things.
yeah.
I've definitely heard good things too, so I'm keen to watch.
All right. So wrap us up.
Yep.
Guess
Does.
so.
Under an hour this
Dunsky,
episode.
yeah, that.
Oh, how under an hour?
Well, I don't know how spot on this is because we talk shit in the beginning.
That we do.
55 minutes.
Oh,
That's a lot under an hour. Can we be there for 5
Yeah.
minutes? No, I think Dylan wants to go.
No.
I thought we were just doing the silence thing for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you've got to stay here and watch it because it's your phone that's... Yeah,
that's right.
So just another 2 hours here
Can
for
we
you.
just
We'll
have,
go.
like-
I could just take a picture of back here with no one sitting there and just have it there for 2 hours.
Oh, what about
Or just stand
installing
by.
the loop like in The Simpsons where he's doing the... Okay. What were you going to say, Dave?
Just have like stand by and then come back and then just have nothing there.
It was well worth it. I hope you stopped listening a little while ago.
Like, comment, subscribe, give us a review.
Yeah, give us some more reviews on Spotify. 18, it's a bit stagnant. Let's get up to
Yeah, come on.
say,
The fuck
20.
are you doing?
Yeah, our
I don't
tens of
think there's
fans.
enough people listening.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
They're reviewed it once.
Only-
How many times do you want them to review it?
I only know that many people that I'm
You,
told.
you bots need to like up your game.
You need to write a bot, Dave.
That just gives reviews.
Yes.
Just to us.
You know?
So if we see heaps of Dave's grades,
There'd be no shock.
All right, we will be back next week with more of this shit. See you later.
Well,